Whether you hate the rats or you gotta love them, Blade Dancer's third spec, Wave the Grim Blade, is kinda cool. Providing high burst damage, high mobility, and amazing utility in the form of CCs and party iframing, there's no denying that Blade Dancers can greatly increase your chances of getting that sweet, sweet dungeon loot. Hey, you can call me Sihone, and in this video we are going to teach you how to pull off the Grim Blade Dancer's rotation using simple mode. Let's jump right in. The Grim Blade Dancer has 3 different rotations: a rotation for opening, a rotation for draw stance, and a rotation for basic stance. Let's first talk about the opener. First, begin by summoning your Grim Reaver with Z. Press Z again to unlock its secondary abilities. Press 2 to initiate its gap closing stun, and press 2 again to initiate your own character's gap closing stun. Animation cancel starting with C, then V, and press X, which will make you jump backwards, and press LMB to gap close, starting your next rotation. Once you're in draw stance with X and you've approached the boss, hold R&B while making sure that you're close to your target, and simple mode will animation cancel through this rotation. Simple mode will autocast your C, which will end your draw stance and put you into basic stance. Be careful though, if you hold R&B while in draw stance and you aren't close to your target, simple mode will autocast your C ability and waste your draw stance, which is a lot of wasted damage. In basic stance, hold R&B and simple mode will autocast and animation cancel your R&B and F, along with both buffed and unbuffed C and V. From here, continue switching to draw stance whenever your X is available, and you've completed the first step to rising on that DPS meter. And now it's time to talk about the specific mechanics of the Grim Blade Dancer's kit, along with important tips. Summon your Grim Reaver with Z off of cooldown, and always make sure they're within attacking distance. Every time your Grim Reaver attacks, it will allow you to either cast another V or C in basic stance, adding a significant DPS boost. Also, while your Grim Reaver doesn't reset any procs in draw stance, it still will attack with you and do a significant amount of damage. If you find that your Grim Reaver isn't within attacking distance, you can reposition after it's been summoned by pressing Z, which opens up new skill options. Pressing 1 during this time will teleport your Grim Reaver on top of your character, and pressing 2 will gap close and provide a stun. The green gauge that pops up here determines whether or not your Grim Reaver will attack. It fills up automatically every 2 seconds. Every attack your Grim Reaver does powers up your Funeral Pyre skill, which does massive damage. You'll have to manually cast this F skill, which will only proc once your Grim Reaver summon time expires. If you need a fast way to gap close and don't want to worry about accidentally stunning and ruining a mech, you can press LMB at a distance while targeting the enemy and have a quick gap close option. You can use this LMB gap closer both in basic stance and draw stance, both having their own separate cooldowns. Your C and your V has a significant boost in damage when you gain 3 stacks of Moonspark, and cast either your C or V, which consumes those 3 stacks. You get 1 stack of Moonspark every time you use your Grim Strike, which is your R&B in basic stance. Your gap closing 2 skill gives you 3 stacks of Moonspark immediately, meaning if you time it right, you can cast 2 boosted C or Vs back to back. Alternatively, if you time it right and cast your 2 when your C and V are on cooldown, it will allow you to proc your basic stance F skill, Twin Sabers, which, depending on the gear you have, allows you to stack extra buffs. Hopefully these tips will help you become a better Grim Blade Dancer. If you have any more questions about this class, let me know in the comments below, as this won't be the only video that I'll do on this class. If you like this video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to check out our multi-run Discord channel in the description below. Until next time, you can call me Sihone, and I'll talk to you later.